Today, I have to draw a knife to slice things. Level 1 looks simple enough. I have my pencil right here, that's just magical, and if I just draw a nice sharp knife, it should turn into an actual knife that can slice all of the strawberries. In level 2, we have a bunch of apples, so I'm thinking I can make just a ginormous circular knife, kind of like a big tennis racket, but instead of a tennis racket that hits tennis balls, it'll slice apples. Level 3, can't draw through X line. Why not? Oh, wait, what? That's it? That was easy. I am a genius. Level 4 looks like a bunch of avocados for Chipotle, so I'm going to draw a giant circular knife, kind of like this one, to slice them all in half. 3 stars. I wonder how I get less than 3 stars. Also, what is happening right now? There's a bride, and there's the groom. And if I draw a giant knife the size of the Eiffel Tower, what happens? Oh my god, she killed him! Okay, let's try it again. I'm gonna make a circular knife just like that so that she can chop the cake in half. And I guess it was so sharp that it actually chopped the table in half too. Avoid rotten fruits. What if I don't want to? Did I still win? No, I failed. My mom's gonna be so disappointed in me. Okay, we'll avoid the rotten fruits, but I am kind of curious, how do I get less than 3 stars? If I make like a giant zigzag knife like this and use more of my magical pencil's ink, is that how I lose my stars? Let's see. I made literally a giant tower and I still got 3 stars. Okay, so my knife can be as big as I want it to be, but I think if I maybe don't chop all of the fruits, that's how I'll lose my stars. Okay, so the game wants me to protect the girl. What if I only protect part of the girl? Also, I think I killed her. Okay, fine. I will protect the girl, and better yet, I will go ahead and surround all of the watermelons with the power of a knife. Hopefully that works. Yup, okay, she did not get concussed, and she's now dancing under a giant wobbling knife tower. In level 8, we have to avoid the rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, not a problem. All I gotta do is go ahead and go low, and then we can finish it off. And then just for fun, guys, we can make a ginormous, that was supposed to be a like button, except my artistical talents are not as good as my slicing abilities. Either way, smash like or else. Level 9, we have a bunch of X's going down the center, and I cannot draw through them. If I try to, it just kind of bounces off, and my knife looks absolutely insane. So I'm pretty sure what I have to do is go all the way around here, and then we could have a giant knife thing right there that sort of comes down like a guillotine and slices all of the coconuts in half. In level 10, we've officially unlocked portals. So I need to drop my knife through here, I guess. Can I draw through? Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna make a giant butcher's knife just like that. That's gonna go through the other side and slice every strawberry in half. Push the button with knife. Can I just go like this, guys? Doesn't that work too? I love breaking the game. I refuse to press your button. Level 12, it looks like we have to deal with one of our first obstacles of the day, the platform of purple. I'm not even worried about it. Wait, why did the platform stop? So wait, are you saying I could literally just have a giant pointy knife just go straight down on the watermelons, and just with one single tap, they pop open like a balloon? If only watermelons were that easy to slice in real life, maybe my dad wouldn't have left. Bonus level, chop the cake. I don't want to chop the wine or the wine glass, right? Just to check, let's find out. Okay, I'm not supposed to do that. What I can do is make a super awesome knife to chop the cake in half. Somehow I still failed. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what my mom says to me, and it hurts my feelings every time, but it's accurate advice. So I chopped the cake in half, but nobody came to eat it. Maybe I didn't do it good enough. Let's make the most epic knife the world has ever seen. Okay, we're gonna have the knife be all pointy, and then at the top, we're gonna have somebody... Oh, never mind, I ran out of ink. And I also smashed the wine bottle. Why am I stupid? Okay, that's more like it. Avocado, strawberry, lemon, blueberries? Do I have to slice them all before they fall down? Okay, I think I can figure this out if I basically just make like a giant fishbowl knife, right? Yeah, that actually seemed to do the job. I was not confident in that whatsoever. I'm just that good, ladies and gentlemen. Level 15, it wants me to make a circular knife? Hey, what's that gonna do? If I have a meatball knife, whoa, it can actually roll. How do I get my real life knife to do that? Roll. It did not roll. Also, for the YouTube guidelines, this is not a real knife. This is a prop knife. See, look, it can't even chop through my chicken Kevin. See? Fake. Okay, cool. In level 16, we have 6 avocados. We gotta turn those bad boys into guacamole. But I need to make sure to not infect my knife with the moldy strawberry, and I think I know exactly what to do. We're gonna start down low, and basically, I am just going to surround the avocados with my knife. So we're gonna do a number 8 right there, a number 8 right there, and then we gotta outline this one with our final number 8. It's basically like I just won the jackpot, and I got 3 8s in a row. So if this works out correctly, they're all just immediately going to get sliced with my custom avocado slicer knifer. So the game's actually been paying me coins for slicing things. I don't work for free, guys. So I have 300 coins, which means that I should be able to buy this without watching an advertisement. And yeah, it actually worked. I thought for sure I was going to have to watch an advertisement. Whoa, look at that new knife. This is looking epic. And it slices even better than the last one. Level 18, we have some basic strawberries. So I'm going to make a giant tennis racket knife that is only gonna slice a few of them. Wait, it sliced all of them. No, the level completed before I was done. Oh, and that's also how you get 2 stars, by the way. Developers, if you're watching this, please log into my account and give me back my star. I chopped every single strawberry and you guys know it. Level 19, we have our sword right there, and we basically just have to draw a giant L. Take that. Let's go on a little speed run right now. I'm gonna make the ziggiest, zaggiest knife the world has ever seen. That's basically a knife that an assassin would use to steal somebody's potatoes back in 1400. Okay, why is that knife so sus? Level 21 is gonna be kind of interesting because I have to avoid the rotten strawberries at the bottom, which I can totally do by making a stupidly oversized knife, and then the apples will fall right on top of it. Level 22, I think, is one of the easiest levels we've ever seen. All I gotta do is just basically make like a crooked knife. Nailed it. Level 23, I'm thinking I make a little point there, and then I go around town, and then I make a little point there. It kind of looks like I just made a giant mushroom, and it worked flawlessly. If there are any knife-making companies watching today's video, and you guys need some new innovative knife concepts, you know who to call. My number is 1-800-COOKIES. All right, guys, this time around, I don't even know what I just did. I kind of spaced out for a second, but I still completed the level with 3 stars. I am so good at this game. Level 25, we need to make sure to avoid these super ugly strawberries. Those strawberries have every disease on planet Earth. And I gotta go around town right here, and we're just gonna surround the apples with the power of knife. I love how the game doesn't limit how much I can actually draw. I can make an infinite knife if I really wanted to. Level 26, boom, 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 boom. I just made Texas. I only got 2 stars for making Texas, which is kind of ironic because it is the Lone Star State. So I was really hoping I would just get 1 star. When life gives you lemons, you make a sword that can slice them, right? That's how the saying goes. When life gives you tomatoes that are about to fall onto a shaking woman, you draw a giant knife to protect the woman. If your dad never taught you that one, your dad's not doing a good job. That is a really bad spot to put the continue button. Wait a second. Why do I feel like I've seen this level before? Is this any different? Okay, wait. I gotta draw a sword. Wait, hold on. Wait, if I do that, okay, so the strawberries are gonna come on that side, and then they're just gonna get all kerfluffled inside of the portals. Okay, so since the strawberries are going to fall down that side, what I'm thinking we can do is basically just prevent that from ever happening by drawing a sword that just negates the portals, and then nobody has to worry about going through the portals. Also, wait, they did go through the portals after they got sliced, but I guess it doesn't count. In this level, I'm thinking I can make a giant meatball-shaped knife, and that will roll all the way down and slice 1, 2, 3 watermelons with ease. This game is easy. Next up, strawberries. What's up, strawberries? Meet your death. Nailed it. This kind of feels like one of those games that you would download when you have like a long car ride, and then you would probably play it for a few hours and then maybe never play it ever again. I'm not saying it's not a fun game, but it is the most simple game I played in a very long time. It is also the same woman that is getting stuck in the same predicaments every single time. You would think that she would learn not to go on floating platforms in the middle of nowhere where there are random fruits that are frozen in time. Why are the fruits frozen and she's not? I have no idea. That is a question for the developers. Luckily for us though, I am awesome at drawing custom knives that do not hurt women. I have $670, which means I can afford, ooh, a nice ninja sword. Okay, this time it looks like the level actually kind of got low-key complicated. So, what do I do? Did I do it right? I don't think so. Okay, guys, I think I have an idea. What I think I'm gonna do is basically just make one of these like circular spiral spiral knives that will roll down this way, fall into the portal, and then come out the other side to slice the developer's fruit. I've decided that that is why I'm slicing the fruit. The developers really want me to because I guess they've been eating too many vegetables. Okay, this one is kind of weird. So it wants me to press the button one more time, but I refuse to press the button. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna cover this entire area with super sharp ninja samurai sword. I will never be touching the button. In level 36, we gotta basically just go all the way around the edge, use up pretty much all of my knife abilities, and I think I maybe messed that one up just a little bit. That one was not sharp enough. It is kind of weird that my knife is able to slice through most things, but it's not able to slice through very thin blue boards. That took me 7 tries to say that. Okay, guys, so what I think I gotta do is pretty much just not that. I was still making a knife. So wait, maybe there is a limit to how much knife I can make. Like if I just keep spamming it right there. Okay, so it eventually will run out. That actually did kind of just give me an idea. It's not even gonna say level fail. It's literally pointing to the restart button. That has never happened. I've played 35 levels of this game. Okay, guys, but I did like kind of what I was doing. So what I'm thinking is like I can make this kind of roll to the side, right? If I make like a giant circle over here, it's gonna roll, right? So that should roll to the right, or maybe not. I have a better idea, guys. Okay, we're gonna go like that, and then we gotta make the circle perfect, and we gotta kind of weight it towards this side, kind of like a snail. I've just made the world's first ever snail knife, and it worked perfectly, guys. Once again, if any knife company needs a brand new employee, I'm your guy. I am a genius. I can't do math, and I will not show up for work on time, but gosh dang it, I will design the world's best knives. See, look, watch this. I call this one the avocado slicer 68,000. See? I mean, come on, guys. I call this one the slinky. Technically, I still beat it. Level 39, we just gotta draw all the way around, circle the strawberries. They're all sliced and diced. Level 40, I need to basically just make a curved knife. This is basic elementary knife making, guys. Give me a real challenge. If I had to actually design like a knife that I personally would love, it would probably look something like this. Probably like that. All right, you guys can go comment 6, 7 now. Level 42 kind of looks like number 9, and you counter number 9 by doing number 7. Yeah, that worked. Level 43, I think I know exactly what to do. We're gonna make, wait, what? Wait, I actually can't. I can't make it that tiny. Can I make it this tiny? I actually can. No, it was too tiny. It just touched the edge of the strawberry, and I still got 2 stars? Why is it still making the drawing sound effect? I think I actually broke the game. Once again, Karen has gotten herself in quite the predicament. Don't worry, Karen. I will draw a knife that will save your life. Gonna be a very big knife. Gonna have like a big box at the top, and I'm gonna have a knife kind of go through the center like that. Yep, that might have been a little bit overkill, but as long as Karen is happy, I'm happy. Level 45 might be the easiest level that we've seen in this game. All I have to do is just draw just the most basic knife the world has ever seen. Like literally a 2-second-year-old toddler could make that. Okay, I think we've never actually seen this fruit before. Is that a dragon fruit? I don't know why they call it that, because it looks nothing like a dragon, but I counter dragon fruit with tiny meatball knife, and of course I win. What a rookie fruit. Okay, guys, wait, level 47. We've totally seen this before, right? Like, we've definitely seen it, where there's 2 apples on the other side of the portal. Wait, guys, have we seen any other of the same levels before? If you guys have noticed that, please go back and leave a timestamp in the comments. I can't tell. I'm too locked in on making knives. Wait, is this one the same too? Okay, wait, now I'm starting to question everything. I'm getting deja vu. Okay, this one also kind of feels similar. It kind of feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Wait a second, hold on. Can I actually confirm this? So this is level 50, and if I go back, it's starting to get really glitchy, and I actually just crashed the game. Why don't they want me looking at the levels? The game won't let me check out the original levels, and my entire computer just crashed.